We're always told to set bigger goals, chase them, focus on them, and stay motivated. But what if that's not the best way to create real change? Goals can give you direction, but they don't guarantee progress. In fact, many people set goals over and over and still stay stuck. The real difference comes from something else entirely. Today we will talk about stop setting goals. Start designing systems. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel 10. Goals give you direction, but systems move you forward. A goal is useful because it tells you where you want to go. It gives you a target. Without a target, it's easy to feel lost. But a target alone doesn't get you anywhere. Imagine wanting to travel to another city. Knowing the destination is helpful, but unless you have a vehicle, a route, and a plan, you're not moving. This is exactly how goals work. They point you in the right direction, but systems are what actually carry you there. A system is your daily structure, your routines, habits, and actions. It turns ideas into movement. Goals inspire action, but systems create progress. 9. Motivation is temporary, systems are reliable. One of the biggest problems with goals is that they often depend on motivation. In the beginning, motivation feels powerful. You feel excited. You're ready to change your life. You create plans, buy notebooks, maybe even start a new routine. But after a few days, reality kicks in. You feel tired. Work gets stressful. Life gets busy. Suddenly, the energy is gone. This is where most people stop. Not because they don't care, but because motivation is emotional, and emotions change. Systems don't care how you feel. A good system allows you to keep going even on low-energy days. You don't need excitement, you just need structure. 8. Goals focus on results. Systems focus on repetition. Goals make you obsessed with the final result. Lose 10 kilos. Earn a certain income. Read 50 books. But focusing too much on the outcome can create unnecessary pressure. You keep checking your progress, asking yourself if you're there yet. This can become frustrating, especially when results take time. Systems remove that pressure by shifting your attention to repetition. Instead of asking, "Did I achieve it yet?" you ask, "Did I follow my process today?" This small mental shift changes everything. Success stops feeling distant and starts feeling practical. 7. Systems help you win even on bad days. Life is unpredictable. Some days you feel focused and productive. Other days, everything feels harder. Maybe you're tired, distracted, or mentally drained. If your progress depends only on motivation or perfect conditions, you'll keep starting and stopping. Systems are powerful because they are built for real life. Even on a bad day, you can still follow a reduced version of your system. Maybe instead of a 1-hour workout, you do 10 minutes. Instead of writing 5 pages, you write 1 paragraph. It may seem small, but this keeps momentum alive. Progress is not about perfect days, it's about staying consistent through imperfect ones. 6. Goals end. Systems become your lifestyle. Every goal has an ending. That sounds normal, but it creates a hidden problem. Once you reach your goal, what happens next? Many people work hard to achieve something, then lose direction after success. Someone loses weight, reaches the target, then slowly returns to old habits. Someone saves money for a milestone, then starts spending carelessly again. This happens because the goal ended, but the habits didn't last. Systems solve this problem. They don't end after success. They become part of your daily life. You stop chasing temporary outcomes and start building a lifestyle that naturally supports your future. 5. Systems reduce decision fatigue. Every day, you make more decisions than you realize. What should you eat? When should you work? Should you exercise now or later? Should you scroll your phone or focus on your task? These small decisions slowly drain mental energy. This is called decision fatigue. The more choices you make, the harder it becomes to make good ones later. Systems reduce this problem by removing unnecessary choices. If you already know what time you work, exercise, study, or rest, there is less mental effort involved. You don't debate with yourself. You simply follow the structure. 4. Systems build confidence through small wins. Goals can be discouraging because they often take a long time. Until you reach the finish line, it can feel like you haven't accomplished much. This delays your sense of reward. Systems solve this by creating daily wins. Every time you follow your system, no matter how small, you prove something important to yourself. I can trust myself. This builds confidence. And confidence is not built from big achievements alone. It's built from repeated evidence that you can stay consistent. Over time, these small wins create momentum that becomes hard to stop. 3. Systems change your identity. This is one of the most powerful benefits of systems. Goals focus on what you want to have. Systems focus on who you become. For example, a goal says, I want to run a marathon. A system says, I am someone who runs regularly. A goal says, I want to save money. A system says, I am someone who manages money wisely. This identity shift matters because behavior becomes easier when it matches your self-image. When you stop chasing outcomes and start becoming the kind of person who naturally produces those outcomes, change feels more permanent. 2. Systems remove the pressure of perfection. Goals can create an all-or-nothing mindset. You feel like everything must go according to plan. One mistake feels like failure. Missing one day feels like you ruined everything. This mindset is exhausting and unrealistic. Systems are more forgiving. They allow room for mistakes, setbacks, and imperfect days. Missing one day is not the end, because your focus is on long-term consistency, not short-term perfection. This reduces stress and makes progress more sustainable. Real growth is messy. Systems understand that. 1. Systems make success a natural outcome. This is the most important point of all. When your daily actions are aligned with your long-term vision, results become a natural consequence. You stop forcing success and start producing it. You don't need to obsess over the finish line because your system is already leading you there. A person who reads every day will naturally become more knowledgeable. A person who invests regularly will naturally build wealth over time. A person who trains consistently will naturally become stronger. Systems make success less about luck and more about process. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.